This is another free preset Friday. The modeler of choice is the MOOER GE150 Pro, and we are going for a basic rock tone, once again, classic Strat and Marshall Plexi combo. Now, this Strat is a 92 Mexican Strat, and the reason I'm telling you this is because of the pickups. I got it in a trade years ago, and these came with Fender lace sensor gold installed on it. So these pickups, if you know about them, I find them quite bright, almost a little harsh, but very crystal clear and great on the neck pickup and in between, with the middle. Bridge, a little bitey, so we've tried to tame that with the EQ. So that's just my warning. So, before the comments drop like, oh, it's too brittle, too harsh, we've tried to tame that down. And depending on your guitar, you might even need to tweak the EQ further to your playing taste. Anyways, if you like this preset, there is a link in the description box below where you can pull it from a OneDrive folder a Google Drive folder. Doesn't matter, it's a folder. You can get the preset for free. It's yours for the taking, yours for the making. Again, this is a free. Basically use it as a template and tweak it to what your ears hear, what your ears need, and what works best with your guitar. All right, I'll give you a little taste of it. We'll do a little walkthrough and some more playing. All righty. Let's look at this editor that they have here, walk through it, and we'll play it again. All right, so left to right, the FX comp, I have it off. Don't need it for this preset as far as my ears here. Okay, the distortion overdrive block, I'm using a BB pre, so that's the exotic BB preamp. And you can see the gain is, on the milder side, on the lower side, okay? The amp, now, like I said, it's the PLX 100, so that's like a Plexi, or maybe a Super Lead 100 Plexi amp. Anyways, gain, I have it up a bit because when you take off the drive, it's not as boomy or as powerful, as crunchy. So it's definitely, I like using the amp gain in conjunction with the distortion overdrive block. So dialing those in together, amp gain and getting the right distortion pedal, and not too much gain, so it's not too muddy, but crunchy and beefy enough. That's the key for me. All right. So you can see all my settings here when you download it. Check it out. Cab. Well, we're using the default 1960, so it's a Marshall 412 cab. Now I've switched the tube to EL84. The mic I've kept as the default mic because I dialed in something that I liked, but you can change the mic, and I left center. The distance, I put it a little closer because I like the sound of it. Noise gate definitely on. It was essential. So I'm using the noise killer, and the threshold isn't too high. I just dialed it in to where the noise was killed, but the notes aren't being choked. EQ. I'm using the MOOER G6 EQ because I like this 6-band EQ. So the lower and the mid area here, I've upped it. This 800 hertz, I find it's a little nasally, harsh sounding to me with single coils anyway, so I kind of turn that down. And then I've upped the 1.6 and the 3.2 to give it a little nice, some treble presence, but not too much overkill. I do not have the mod. I'm not using a mod, but feel free to add one in. Why not? Delay, I'm going with digital because I like digital. It's nice and crystal clear, not too high on the level, and just enough feedback. Let's play it so you can just hear the delay, how I have it set. All right, so that's kind of how I like it, some nice repeats, some ambience, and then finally the reverb. Reverb is Hall, and pre-delay I put down, the level I put down, but I put the decay up so that it's to me, it's like it's more ambient, it's more present, but it's not overpowering. That's why the level comes down. So it's just a nice, gives it space in the background, and the tone is down. All right, that's the preset. Again, download link is in the description box below. Let's do a little playing. All right. You didn't come here for guitar lessons, so the mistakes are all free. Well, I hope you enjoyed it anyways. Again, it's not about the playing. This is about the preset. Tweak it. This was, it's a free preset, so I'm not spending hours on it dialing in. I just dialed in to where my ears were happy. Yes, it can further be tweaked. And do I feel I could further tweak it? Sure. But a good tip, or maybe a lesson that I'm still learning myself, is know when to stop. Because you can spend hours and hours. I'm sure many of you out there, whether you're amateur, intermediate, professional, semi-professional, whatever level you're at, if you're with these modelers, it takes some time and some effort to dial in a good tone, sure. But do you know when to stop? I have trouble still in that area, but I'm getting better. So when my ears are happy, it's like there could always be something else. There could always be something different, but there could always be worse. So is it making you happy right now? Is the sound inspiring you to play? If so, then stop. Stop tweaking, save the preset, move on. Enjoy it, and make another preset. That's just my humble advice. And I'm still trying to tell myself to listen to this advice. It's getting better. And again, so the whole point is that this preset didn't take me that long to build, maybe 5 to 10 minutes tops. And we're going to do more playing and less computer programming. That's what it's all about. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Drop a comment. Let me know if you want more of the MOOER presets for the GE150 Pro, or if you want more Pod Go. I have Vailton GP100 and Sonic Cake Matrobox, the first one. So if you want presets for any of those, let me know. And I might be in the market for getting a couple more of the lower end modelers. So if you want something like Pod Express, presets for that, let me know. Drop a comment and I will do my best to accommodate and do a free preset Friday for something that might be of interest to you. Okay, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and we will catch you in the next video. In the meantime, take a look at this one.